Hello everyone, welcome back to Stack Over Chai. Today is day 12 of our 100 days interview question challenge. And today, we are taking up one of the most important interview questions often asked in full stack interviews. So let's go. Today's question is, what is object orientation? Object-oriented programming, or OOP, is a programming style based on objects and classes. It helps us structure code so that it's easier to reuse, maintain, and scale. Let's start with the OOP principle. 1. Encapsulation, data hiding and wrapping. It means wrapping data like variables and behavior like methods inside a single unit, the class. Example, think of a bank account. The balance variable is private and can only be accessed through methods like deposit method or withdraw method. This ensures that no one can directly change your balance. Here, balance is hidden, and only controlled access is allowed, that's encapsulation. 2. Abstraction, hiding implementation and showing only functionality. Abstraction means you don't need to know how something works internally, you just need to know what it does. It hides complex details and exposes only the essential features to the user. This makes your code cleaner, easier to use, and more secure. Real-time example, ATM machine. Think about using an ATM machine. When you insert your card and press withdraw money, you don't see what happens inside the machine, how it verifies your account, checks the balance, or counts the cash. You only see a simple interface, insert card, yojak chin, enter pin, select amount, take cash. That's abstraction, the complex backend logic is hidden, and you only interact with the simple functions you need. Here, the user just calls withdraw money method, they don't know or need to know how it works internally. That's the beauty of abstraction. 3. Inheritance, reusing code from parent classes. Inheritance means one class can use or extend the features of another class. It helps us reuse code, reduce duplication, and make our programs easier to maintain. Example, family relationship. Imagine a parent class, it has common traits like name and last name. Now, the child class automatically inherits these properties, so you don't need to write them again. Just like in real life, children inherit characteristics from their parents. For example, a parent has the ability to walk and talk. The child doesn't need to learn those from scratch, they inherit them. But the child can also have new abilities, like playing football or painting. That's inheritance, the child reuses and extends what the parent already has. Here, the child class inherits the speak method from the parent class. That's how inheritance allows code reusability and extends functionality. 4. Polymorphism, one name, many forms. Polymorphism means that the same method or function name can behave differently depending on the object that is calling it. It helps make code flexible, reusable, and easier to maintain. Example, payment system. Imagine a payment system that can accept credit card, debit card, or OP payments. You have a method called makePayment method. If a credit card object calls it, it deducts money via credit card logic. If a OP object calls it, it deducts money via OP logic. The same method name, makePayment method, works differently based on the payment type. Here, the same method name makePayment method behaves differently based on the object type. That's polymorphism, one name, many forms. Let's go through the key principles of object-oriented programming with short explanations and real-life examples so you can remember them easily. Encapsulation means data hiding and access control, like a bank account where balance is private and only deposit or withdraw methods are used. Abstraction hides implementation details, like driving a car, you just steer and press pedals without knowing how the engine works. Inheritance allows reusing parent class features, for example, a dog inherits traits from an animal. Polymorphism means one method behaves differently depending on the object, for instance, a dog barks, while a cat meows. So, object orientation helps us write cleaner, reusable, and more maintainable code by using these 4 key principles: encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. That's it for day 12. Follow me for day 13, where we'll cover another important interview question. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.